And okay, 25.2 has been announced. It is a repeat, like we said. It is 22.3. I'll go through the workout. Skylar has done this workout in 2022, so he can kind of give what he thinks of it.
Well, you should have a link to that video.
There is a link on YouTube
3 years ago
of him doing it. So the workout is pull-ups, double unders, and thrusters. You're going to start with 21 pull-ups into, that just means chin over the bar pull-ups, into 42 double unders, into then 21 thrusters at 95 and 65. After that, you're going to go into a more complex gymnastic, aka chest to bars. So you're going to do 18 chest to bar pull-ups, where you're going to pull up, touch the bar to your chest, and keep going.
Real quick, the pull-ups and chest to bars, they can be strict, they can be kipping, they can be butterfly.
However you want to do it.
Anyway.
Then you're going to do 36 double unders and then 18 thrusters at 115 and 75. And then the last part of the workout is going to be bar muscle ups. So that's starting down and basically coming all the way to over the bar, pressing out.
You guys got it.
You can do it strict, you can do it kipping, whatever. So you're going to do 15 bar muscle ups, 30 double unders, and 15 thrusters at 135 and 85. So that's the workout. I'll let him kind of talk about it.
Yeah. So obviously you guys are all seeing this, and for nearly everybody, there's something on this that you cannot do.
Yep. That's okay.
Oh, this is also a 12-minute time cap.
Yep.
So personally, I know I'm not finishing this workout. I'm going to do it RX. I will not be able to get through 15 bar muscle ups. Last time I did it, I got around 10 or so. Cody will finish it. I know I'm not finishing it, and that's okay. Like, I'm still just going to get the highest score I can. So right off the bat, be okay with knowing that you might not finish it, that you're probably going to be scaling it, might even be going foundations. Yeah. So everybody here can do at least the first round of thrusters. We do those so much. And everybody can increase weight because, again, we do them so much. And if that has to be 1 rep at a time, that's okay. The pull-ups, like the gymnastics and the double unders, are obviously going to be limiting for you guys. So if you're somebody who has been able to get double unders and you can do pull-ups but you can't do chest to bars, then that's where we'd probably think about scaling. Yep. Or if you can do those, if you can do chest bars but you can't get double unders more than like 2 in a row, think about scaling. Yep. We've gone through, we've literally just had a conversation about every single one of you guys. And not a lot of us are going to RX it.
Or even scale it.
And
that's okay.
Majority of us this week are going to be in foundations, which is okay. That's kind of why we pushed you guys to go RX last week, because we knew you could, and we knew it'd be like the best opportunity in the open to do so.
Yeah.
So don't feel discouraged at all about doing foundations. You're obviously still doing the workout or doing scaled. Majority of you guys have not been doing CrossFit for 12 months.
7.
You can't expect to be able to do everything. And that's okay.
Yeah.
That's why we're going to just keep coming to class. And then next year, it'll be even sweeter.
Yep.
When you can get your first double under or your first muscle up, things like that.
Yeah.
So Cody's going to go over exactly what the scaled, the 55 plus and the 55 plus scaled movements substitute would be.
Yep. So for scaling, for both females and males, it's going to be jumping chin over the bar pull-ups, which we'll go through at some point. Then chin over the bar pull-ups, so just basically regular pull-ups, getting the chin over the bar.
Without jumping.
And then the last one is going to be chest to bar pull-ups, so getting up and touching your chest to the bar.
This is scaled.
This is scaled.
Also without jumping.
The double unders are single unders, and I believe it's the exact same, so 42, 36, and 30 of single unders. And then the weight for men is going to be 65, 85, and 105. For females, it's 45, 55, and 65.
Okay.
For masters, 55 plus. If you're doing it RX, it's going to be the exact same as scaled. So everything's the exact same. If you're scaling,
Weren't these a little different?
no,
Oh,
exact same.
okay. Oh,
Yep.
right. Sorry.
Yep. And then if you're scaling for 50 masters 55 plus, it's going to be for men and women, jumping pull-ups, jumping chest to bar pull-ups, and then regular chin over the bar pull-ups. Then we're going to go into single unders, same thing, and then for weight, it's going to be for men 45, 65, 85, and then for females 35, 45, 55.
For 55 plus RX, it's double unders though.
It is double unders.
Okay. So
Yeah.
not the exact same.
Not the exact same. The only difference is instead of double unders, it's single unders.
Okay, so that's all the scales. If you don't know what you're doing, ask one of us. Like, we know all you guys and what you can do, so
Yep.
ask us. After that would be foundations. So foundations is the category where if you can't do scaled, you do foundations. There's no set movements for those. So this is where you could fluctuate like a ton. So if I'm somebody who can even do a muscle up, but I can't do a double under, I could do the workout as written, except put in single unders instead. Or if I need to do ring rows, I can start with ring rows. We could even do banded pull-ups, since we do those a lot here, to assist you in the pull-ups.
Yep.
We can do like literally any weight for the thrusters you need, starting even with I guess a PVC pipe. Or if we have like an injury, we can use dumbbells for foundations. We want to keep the movement similar, where we're doing an upper body pulling, and then some type of jumping. That could be line hops if we can't do single unders. And then we want to do some type of thruster. Again, that could be with dumbbells, really light dumbbells, or just a barbell, but less weight than what is written. You could be somebody who's really strong that can't do pull-ups, and you can do everything as everything scaled, but the thrusters, RX or something like that. Pretty much any combination of movements, you can throw them together, and that will make up what we're doing. For foundations, we'll keep the rep scheme similar. Hopefully we can keep it the exact same, but it might change a little bit.
Yeah.
That's foundations. That is something where like I've just said, it's personalized to you. So ask us if you need help with that. And you still get to submit a score. You're still on the leaderboard, and you still get to work out, have a good time, be proud of yourself.
Yeah. Strategies. If you're going to RX it, we're thinking about what your weakness is. So if your weakness is gymnastics, small sets, quick rest is going to be the best thing to do. If it's double unders, that's kind of just
get through
them. Yeah, there's not much to it. It is only 90 total, so you'll be able to get through it pretty fast. If it's thrusters, try and break it up as well. So if you can do gymnastics, do bigger sets, 11, 10 or whatever, and then when you get to thrusters, if you have to break it up into sets of 7 or whatnot, break it up. But figure out what your weakness is and kind of tailor that, breaking it up to whatever your weakness is. Scaling wise, it's going to be very similar. Whatever your weakness is, find it, ask one of us. Obviously, we work with you guys every day, so we'll probably know. And then you can kind of figure out a game plan from that.
Yep. Warm up, nice and simple. We've done all these things before. We're going to go 3 rounds, 10 banded pull aparts, 10 bootstrap squats, 10 banded press, 3 inchworm push-ups, and 30 line hops.
Everything we've done
forward, back. We've done
every day.
Yep. And then the primer, you're just going to do a 12-minute EMOM. So the first minute, before I start, the 4th minute will be rest. And all of these, you just kind of go at your own pace. We want to be warming up with the specific movements that you're going to be using. So on minute 1, you're going to do some sort of pull-up. If I'm doing this, I'm going to do 10 pull-ups. Then I'm going to do the next round. I'm going to do 8 chest to bar. I'm not going to do 6 bar muscle ups at the end. I'm probably going to do 1 or 2. So that first minute, I'm doing 10 pull-ups. Then I'm going to do 20 double unders or whatever you're scaling that to. Then I'm going to do 10 thrusters, at 95 pounds. Then I'm going to rest. Back through, I'm going to do 8 chest to bar, 20 double unders, 8 thrusters at a higher weight, rest, 6, 20, 6, rest. And then you want to leave about 3 to 5 minutes before your heat time starts. You guys got the gist of that. Everybody seemed
Really good.
I didn't watch anybody warm up last week, but it seemed to be really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the layout of the workout, we obviously need the pull-up bars. So I'm going to turn you guys around real quick. For the warm-up, we're going to keep this bar and
the tall bar,
this bar available for warm-ups. We'll put more rings on those. And then everything else needs to be left alone for the actual workout to happen. Did I miss anything, Cody?
I don't believe so. Show up tomorrow in your team color.
Yeah.
We're going to work hard. We're going to ball out. We're going to try to do whatever we can, the best we can.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter. Again, this gym has been 7 months, 8 months, 8 months going. So some of you have been coming to CrossFit for only 8 months. Actually, most of you have been less.
Yeah.
So do not worry. This is one of those that CrossFit does to weed out a lot of like semifinal athletes and stuff like that. So this is a tough workout. That's okay. If you have to do foundations, that's not a problem. Next year is going to be super awesome when everyone's crushing something similar to this. So just know that you've only been doing it for so long, and the reality is it's okay to be doing foundations right now, or scaled or RX, wherever you're at. So just work hard. Let's crush it, and yeah.
On that note, like you said, CrossFit has to take the top 1% of these athletes to semifinals. So, like you said, they have to weed people out. They have to like really prove their fitness. Probably less than 5% of the world is going to complete this RX, like to not do it RX, but finish the 12 minutes within 12 minutes. Sorry. Maybe a little more than 5%, but
10%, whatever. Not a lot.
Not a lot of people will finish. It's meant to be that way.
Yeah.
If you watch the women go, they finished before 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Cody at least will be at least double of that.
At least, yeah.
Which will be 9 minutes. So go crush it. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll see some of you at 5 p.m., 6 p.m. We can answer a lot of questions there.